Namaste, my beautiful collective. I am doing a pick a card reading for the full moon today. Tonight, actually, it will be at 100%. And I want to send all of you love. Happy to be here today. It's kind of a rainy day here where I live, and I got most of the chores I had to get done, and I was like, you know what? I've really been thinking about this for the past few days. So let me do this for my beautiful collective people. So I want to send you love and blessings. We're going to have 3 piles, but we're doing it different. So I have the deck here. We're just going to shuffle and pull. I didn't hand select the cards beforehand or shuffle and pull them beforehand. I usually do that in my monthly readings because there's so much material to go over. And I usually pull them the night before, so I have no recollection of what's pulled the following day, and we just go from there. At any rate, we have 3 piles that we're going to do today. We have pile number 1, which is the rose quartz. Pile number 2, which is pyrite. And then we have pile number 3, which is this amethyst block here, this cube. So I want you to take a deep breath. Take a look at the crystals, which one resonates with you the most, and we'll be back with the rose quartz, which is pile number 1. Namaste. All right, so if you chose the rose quartz, which is pile number 1, this is going to be a reading for this full moon and the energies around it for the next couple of weeks also, as we go into July. So let's take a deep breath. I'm going to shuffle. Angels and spirit guides, what can you tell me about my beautiful pile number 1? What can you tell me about this full moon and the energies and different events that may occur? If you'd like to book a reading with me, the links to get a reading from me are in the description box below, as well as my social media. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I love that. And I thank you. And I thank you for being here. Shuffle. Okay. Okay, pile number 1. So we're going to choose 7 cards and see what they have to say. We have the Hanged Man, the Page of Swords, the Magician, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is interesting energy here. So, past, going into the present, present, going into the future, future. Okay? So, in the past, you had the Hangman. It could have been some kind of a pause that you were taking in life, trying to see the light. Pausing to try and see the light here. Very close to drowning or going into the water, taking a deep dive. But here's the light here. And just hanging on, you see, hanging on. And, you know, it might have been a situation that you really had to think about and trying to discern how to get through it. And that's not easy sometimes. And I feel like, because I see the energy here, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Page of Wands. Somebody studying you, or you being watched, or you watching somebody else, or studying somebody quite closely. We have the birds here. There's messages or messengers here and all these different ideas. But I feel like you were being watched by somebody that might have a little bit of an immature energy. Doesn't have to be. And you may have gotten a message from them. If they are studying you or they were in the past. And then we have the Magician from the past going into the future. So with the Magician card here, that's you manifesting things that you want. You're manifesting here. Magic, power, creating things. Excuse my air conditioner. It's really not that hot out today. Like it was last week, we had pretty much a heat wave. But it's going on very sporadically because I leave it on an automatic control. So it should shut off any second now. There we go. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So presently you might be dealing with something that isn't panning out the way you expected it to be. It could be a manifestation that you wanted to complete. But it's just not there. Or say you're creative or in collaboration with somebody. It hasn't really got off the ground yet, is what I get. You know, it's not really there yet. And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there could have been some kind of a fake love. Or, you know, in the near future. This love that's maybe not what it should be. You know, like a false start, I get. And it could be with this Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy doesn't have to be. But when we're talking about immature, this would be somebody that was very immature. It could be a child, or there could be a child involved too. But this is like energy that, you know, somebody really trying to put themselves out there. But it's just not really panning out yet. But I feel like you're going to get help in the future. And I feel like it because we have the Knight of Swords here, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, typically a male. Somebody that's running towards you. And we have this huge hawk or falcon here. So messages. Very protective energy, but may seem kind of aloof. And I get that is coming in the future for you. So why don't we use the Wheel of the Year and clarify these cards real quick here. Okay. I'm going to clarify either some or all of them. Okay. So, angels and spirit guides, what can you tell me about this Page of Swords? Please clarify this Page of Swords. Please clarify this Page of Swords. If you could clarify this for me in my beautiful collective. And we have the Moon in reverse. So there could have been some kind of arguments or fighting or very moody energy with this. But it's released. It's already released now. But this could have been the last full moon or something about the moon. And I get like some kind of argument or somebody let's, how do I put it? Like just keeping an eye on you and your moves. Okay. And then we're going to, the Magician is pretty self-explanatory. So we're going to move on to the Three of Pentacles. What was this about? Or what is this about? Okay. So we have the High Priestess. And I feel like this is your energy, male or female, or whatever you resonate with. It doesn't matter. Take it how it resonates. So the High Priestess is just like, you know, extremely psychic, extremely intuitive. She has the dark and the light with the candles here. She has the Book of Knowledge on her lap. She just really knows a lot. But you see how there's growth at her feet. So she turns everything into a growth opportunity. And for whatever reason, whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like this is something you're going to do. And you see the light rays coming in? She's just a very psychic, very intuitive being, but also extremely knowledgeable. And this also could be somebody that you're dealing with as well. But I feel like I'm talking to the person that this is the energy is about. And you might, it might not be a bad thing for you. You might have seen it already. You might have seen the issue, the problem, and your empathic ability, your psychic ability, your discernment has shown you that this might not be the right thing for you presently. And it's like a gut, that gut feeling you get. How about I'm going to do the Ace of Cups in reverse too, because that's important. This Ace of Cups in reverse. Let's clarify that. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So something to do with family, okay? Something to do with family with this Ace of Cups. Something just not panning out the way you expected it to. This could be, some kind of an event where the plans fall through too, that kind of crushes you a little bit. Or somebody doesn't acknowledge something like a holiday or a birthday. Just don't let it get to you, Don't let it get to you. It's hard sometimes when that happens, but you have to know that it's not on you. It's not anything you did. It's them. Okay? And I'm not saying, everybody does things wrong in life, but this is something that you have to kind of move on from. Or if you end up in a situation like this in the future where it's kind of crushes you a little bit, it feels like some kind of family event or celebration that may get canceled or put off, or there might be a little drama concerning it, honestly. But just kind of keep yourself, observe the situation, and don't get too deep into it. Now let's do the Page of Wands. I want to clarify that card. And that happens, like even today. Somebody could have been having a party today or a celebration, and it got canceled because of the weather, if you live near where I live, because it's raining, and we're supposed to get thunderstorms because of the humidity. It's really not that hot out, but it's very humid outside when I was out earlier. So let's do this Page of Wands and see what we get. And yeah, I think this could be somebody else that you're dealing with too. Like this Page of Wands might be acting immature because they're destitute in some way, or they're struggling, with material goods or finances, and they feel left out in the cold. Or this could be you as well. But I feel like you're the High Priestess here. I really do. And then finally, let's clarify this Knight of Swords with the Two of Swords, which is kind of a stalemate energy about arguing, so don't worry about it. I don't feel like this pertains to this person. I feel like they may be coming to your rescue is what I get, okay? So they may be coming to your rescue. I'm going to put these back now, and we're going to pull a few oracles, okay? So let's do a spirit animal card, and then we'll do a shaman's dream oracle and a couple of my homemade ones. Okay, so spirit animal. Excuse my dog, I don't know what he's doing right now. He's making all these weird noises and... Snoopy, stop it. Okay. One more shuffle. Okay. we have the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan, and number 35 could be significant. So, no matter what, know that you're protected spiritually, and they have a plan for you already. Okay? Let's do a shaman's dream oracle. Put these back. And we have the shaman's dream oracle, which is one of my favorite oracles. It's just kind of magical. All right, so let's do that, and then we'll do some homemade cards, and we'll move on to the pyrite pile. I know I'm not like a shuffler, like a dealer. I'm kind of slow. I have very small hands, so when I have big cards, it makes it kind of difficult for me to shuffle. And here's the air conditioner again. But, okay. We have eyes on the eagle, rising above the fray. So, it's number 18. That could be significance. 9 brings endings. Messages again with this eagle card because it's a bird. Rising above the fray. So you're going to rise above whatever this is. Cancellation, drama, family issues, something not panning out. Whatever it is, you're going to rise above it. And I feel like that Knight of Swords is going to help you tremendously, actually. Like, they're going to be there. They might be like, they just have that protective energy I get. They get like a protective energy. So let's pick 3 from my homemade deck here. And then we'll move on. Then we will move on. Okay, first card is money. Something could have happened in February. In a few weeks. So whatever this is, this has to do with some kind of money. And, it could be something like, I'm thinking about it. Say you're having Independence Day, 4th of July barbecue, something like that. I'm just using it as an example. And you spend a lot of money, and then people cancel, or the weather makes you cancel. Or someone promises to bring something, a big dish, because they talked you into having this, or say wine or something, and they come empty-handed. Whatever it is. This plan for whatever this is could have started in February, too. Also could be, I just got a family vacation where somebody doesn't chip in, and it creates a little drama. Could be something like that. Like a family reunion type vacation. Like a couple of families, or, brothers and sisters that are grown and have children, or parents and children, anything. Take it how it resonates to your life. But whatever it is, I feel like this is coming up in a few weeks. You're going to overcome this because you're going to kind of rise above it, and you're going to take it with a grain of salt. You're going to take it very, you're not going to let yourself get all worked up about that. And because of that, and whoever this Knight of Swords is, you are going to have success in it. So even if the cards seem a little shaky, or you feel kind of crazy under this full moon energy, know that whatever it is, it's all going to be cleared up in a few weeks, okay? And money could be coming in as well to you, is what I get, Or say it's already happened with the drama, or it's happening now. Somebody will give you retribution, or help chip in, or make it so it's easier on you. I know sometimes things like that get very expensive, and I've been there where I've, had big events, and I don't expect anybody to bring anything to my events, but, people will be kind of greedy sometimes, in different situations. There are beautiful people that chip in, everybody tries to help, whatever. You can always tell who your friends are. You can always tell who your loved ones are by the way people act. Myself growing up, I never went anywhere empty-handed. It didn't matter where we went, whether it was just to go over to somebody's house to visit for a coffee, or it was a cookout, or it was a birthday. You know, you would always bring something, whether it was pastry or a bottle of wine or some kind of dessert, or, say it's a birthday. Not only are you going to bring a gift, but you're going to bring, something else, like an appetizer or something like that, always willing to pitch in. But not everybody is raised in that environment. So a lot of times we can't expect things from other people because they were brought up differently. They have different beliefs and different values. And I think if you're listening to me right now, you're going to remember that if the situation happens to come up in the future, right? And it's not worth being upset or stressing yourself over. As frustrating and as horrible as it can be sometimes, it's not worth being frustrated about. Life goes on. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to shrug your shoulders, but you also have to learn from your lesson. So say somebody does this to you and shortchanges you, or, doesn't ever participate when bringing things over, but, they want everything when it comes to them. It's like a one-way street type person. You have to learn from it and maybe not plan to do an awful lot with this person in your life, as far as getting together. Because why make yourself upset about something like that? And I know sometimes it's hard to avoid if it's a family member or a very close friend. But also, you have to learn from that. Not everybody's a vulture, and not everybody's the most generous person in the world. And that's the kind of energy I'm getting from pile number 1. But we're pretty much finished now. Know that things will be better in a few weeks. And I want to send you love and blessings. Have a wonderful weekend. Namaste. Okay, pile number 2, if you chose this pyrite stone, this is going to be your full moon reading. I'm going to say it's good for about 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. So I'm going to take a deep breath with me. Focus on the cards. Pile number 1 was interesting. Interesting. Not what I expected it to be. I don't know why. But it was interesting. And a lot of good information came out in that one. About the energies. Now these cards are falling out. We're gonna take this Ace of Wands for the first card. But I want to shuffle one more time. Okay. So I usually pull 7 cards. Past, present, and future. Give a little information, and then I move on to oracles. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So the first card is the Ace of Wands, Creative New Beginning, and that falls in the past position. We have the High Priestess. We just had that, but with the other deck. In reverse, second card. Past, still in the past. And then we have the World in reverse, in the past. We have the King of Pentacles presently. We have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands upright. So nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need one more card. Sorry. One more. And we have the Temperance card. So Ace of Wands, creative new beginning in the past, but you might have felt blocked psychically, or your intuition was blocked with this. You may have felt a blockage at the same time as you were getting this creative new beginning. And the reason why I get is it was kind of an overwhelming energy, because it was so creative. There was so much fire there, so much fire, you see, that it could have maybe blocked you from your regular intuition, your regular discernment, whatever. And I don't think it was a bad thing, but it may have kind of turned your world upside down. So It should have been maybe past coming into the present now. So this could have been like, the last couple of weeks. Whatever this was, it wasn't the completion of a cycle. You feel like you're left hanging in some way, in some area of your life. This could have to do with money. This could have to do with typically an older gentleman, King of Pentacles, extremely wealthy person, or somebody that's very financially well off, that's a leader. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Presently. And if this didn't have to do with them in the past, they are coming in to assist you in some way, possibly financially, but with the Two of Cups next to it, this is an offer of a romantic partnership. So this could be somebody coming in. Take it how it resonates, male or female. It's all energy. Two of Cups, romantic energy here with this male. I was going to say male Capricorn, but Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody that's a worker that's very, very good at what they do for a living or in their business. They could own one or several. And protective with this wolf energy here. Very protective energy. This also could be a dad or a family member. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is cause for a celebration, which is beautiful energy. So this beautiful celebration, at least in the U.S., you could be watching from anywhere because I have clients and people that subscribe from every country in the world. And it makes me so happy, and I'm so grateful to all of you. I love you so much. But there could be a celebration right now where I live. It's summertime in the Northern Hemisphere. And, there's cookouts and graduation parties, and a lot of people get married in the warmer weather. And there's all kinds of outdoor events. There's beach parties. Sorry about that. My dog's running around like a maniac. But, it could have to do with this whole situation. Maybe you're getting married. Whatever it is, you have the Temperance Angel here. So beautiful energy that's bringing these together just perfectly and peacefully. So whatever it is that may have caused you a little stress in the past or overwhelmment, know that in the future, you have this beautiful energy coming into you. It's beautiful. I would love to get this from my pile. There's just so many different things, like this help, this beautiful new beginning in love. Even if it's with somebody, maybe they're taking it to the next level, and maybe that's the celebration. But you have this beautiful Temperance age bringing everything into a beautiful, loving connection and into a balanced energy. And like Justice brings balance in, but it's more like, as far as things being fair or, monetary things or situations that need justice. This is just this beautiful energy of bringing balanced, loving energy in and being protected by beautiful angels. Do we want to clarify anything? Let's clarify this Two of Cups. Okay. We have the Two of Coins. So it could be money or some kind of financial, this partnership here. Two always represents partnership. Two of Pentacles. So some kind of balance in money or new beginning or this partnership in money. And then what is the Temperance Angel bringing here? The Eight of Wands, which is messages. See this big hawk or falcon? He's bringing a message in. Loving messages, they also call this card, traditional tarot, the Arrows of Love. So that's really cool. Really cool energy, pile number 2. And what we're going to do next is we're going to do some oracles. I think we did the Shaman Stream Oracle in my last reading. Let's get that. And we did a spirit animal card. So let's do a spirit animal. Let's see what we get here. All right. You have the Rhino Spirit, overcoming any obstacle, and 50. The number 50 could be significant to you. Shaman's Dream Oracle. This is one of my favorite oracles. I just find it to be, the illustrations are just beautiful. Very magical. One more shuffle. And we have the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. So be confident in yourself. Number 37 could be significant as well. Be confident. This is manifesting. This is, to me, this is, seeing the light. This is manifesting. This is using your sword to cut through any problem that you have in life, any negative energy that may be there. You have this Magician's Sword. Use it wisely. Pile number 2. And let's see, we'll do some of my homemade cards. And then we're going to move on to pile number 3. So let's see here. Interesting full moon reading. I could feel the full moon energy today when I was in the stores, the grocery store, and I went over to see if I could find any new bowls for my candle wax readings. I usually get them from this one place, and it was just too many people in the store for me to really thoroughly look. So I kind of did the perimeter of the store and just ended up just going next door to do my groceries. But people were kind of tense today. You could just see attitudes. Lots of crowds and people driving all over the place and just being aggressive in the parking lot. And it's all full moon energy. It's in Capricorn as well. It's a strawberry moon. It will be 100% tonight. At least here where I live. So, all right, let's do 3 of my homemade oracle cards. So what do we have? We have driving a wedge. Somebody might have been driving a wedge in a situation, maybe in the past. We have the letter N. And somebody you're around or you're friends with or in a relationship with, you're bonded for life. So that's really beautiful energy. All right, pile number 2, that's going to be your reading for the full moon. So expect to get that energy within the next couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did so, please like, share, subscribe. If you would like a reading from me, the link is in the description box. I'm going to have some more information about that because I was offered to read a couple of different places. So I'm trying to make that decision now and include that. Sending love to you. Namaste. If you chose pile number 3, the amethyst block, this is going to be your reading for the full moon, which is 100% full tonight. At least here, where I live. Eastern Standard Time, or Daylight Savings Time, actually. Okay. So let's shuffle the light seers. See what we get. We're going to pick 7 cards for you. And we'll go from there. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse, followed by the 4 of Swords. King of Cups, the Empress, Eight of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. I need one more. I keep doing that. Maybe that's what I should be doing. And the High Priestess. Again, every single pile. I feel like I'm dealing with a bunch of highly intuitive people today. So the first card is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in reverse. So upright, if you look at it, she's all bound up by these birds here. Usually she has 8 swords that she's tied to in traditional tarot. But this is in reverse. So whatever was holding you back or that you felt tied to or chained to in some way, you loosen that energy and you moved away from it in the past. This is past energy. And then we have the Four of Swords. So after that, you probably took a rest or a pause. You see how her heart is over here? It's just kind of like, just not boredom, but just taking a necessary rest, maybe from heartbreak, or giving your heart a rest is what I get. You see how she's kind of in a nest? So she's just happy in her own comfort here. You know, have you ever had to do that where you've been in a negative situation that hurt you? And you just, before you get into another situation or relationship, whatever, you have to give your heart a rest for a little while to kind of make it strong again, to heal whatever wounded you. And then we have the King of Cups, past going into the present. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, doesn't have to be. So this is a very emotional meal that might be like emotional but quiet about it. Very loving energy, typically a good dad, very into spirituality or spiritual practices. If you look at him, he's kind of meditating over here. This could be somebody in your life or somebody that wants to be with you, or, take it how it resonates. Solid energy, male, female, whatever you resonate with. And then we have the Empress. So you're in this Empress energy. You could also be expecting, but you're like the queen of all queens. The Empress is the queen of all queens. Venus, like loving, nurturing, beautiful energy that she kind of takes care of everything she has to. And I feel like, whatever you resonate with, it doesn't matter. This is the person I'm speaking to. And you could be kind of a combination of both, this High Priestess as well. Eight of Pentacles. So in the near future, like you might be learning something new at work, or, teaching somebody something at work where you get a small raise or a bonus in some way, or a financial opportunity that helps you grow and learn comes in the near future. And then we have wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups here. So that's beautiful energy. And then finally we have the High Priestess. So you'll be using your discernment. I feel like being the Empress, you're also very intuitive, highly psychic. So you're going to be using your energy maybe to try to figure something out. You may be doing a lot of meditation, a lot of isolating yourself a little bit, just to kind of get what you need to get for information from God, from the universe, whatever you resonate with. And I don't really think I have to clarify every card. I know I did with the other ones. I'm going to clarify the High Priestess. I'm going to clarify these two cards here too. So we'll pick 2 more and then we'll do some oracles. Because this was probably the most positive reading out of the bunch. Pile number 3. Take a look and see. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. Or is it the Princess? The Princess of Swords. Somebody keeping an eye on you. Watch pile number 1. I think that was the one with that. So somebody hurt you, or caused a problem, or may have caused drama, and now they're keeping an eye on you from a distance. Okay? And this is something that I feel like is tied to this card. You might have to discern. So let's look and see what you have to discern. The Three of Wands, so kind of looking at future forward here, kind of dreaming about the future, maybe manifesting, bringing your dreams into reality. And I feel like because you have so much discernment, you really learned from whatever happened in the past here. You really learned. And you're working on your goals, and you're going to have wish fulfillment because of it. So beautiful, beautiful reading. Pile number 3. Let's keep going, though. We're going to do a couple of oracles, and then we'll close out the reading. I'm going to do a spirit animal. I can get them out of the box. I don't know why they're stuck now. It's just how it goes sometimes. Full moon. Full moon. And this card came out. Now, I have this dog. This is my dog, basically. I have a Bernese Mountain Dog. I don't think he'd wear flowers. He might. He's kind of a masculine kind of doggo, though. Number 19. Be loyal to what you love. And that's him tap dancing in the background. Be loyal to what you love. So if there's something that you love, you need to be loyal to that. If you have other thoughts of things, and I don't know where this is coming from, but thoughts of stepping out, it's none of my business, but it's not going to do you any good. It's going to make things a lot worse for you. And, when you do stuff like that, you get that in return. You get it in return. You have to kind of suffer through it. You're never karma free. I don't care what anybody says, what kind of teachings, anything like that. You're always going to have to deal with karma. You always are. It's universal law. Believe what you want. That's entirely up to you, but I feel like you will. If you do something like that, or somebody did that to you, they're going to have to face their own judgment. Shaman's Dream Oracle. I love this deck. And we have Hollow Bone. Teachability, number 28. And remember, I just said a few minutes ago that you learn from things that happen to you in your life. And I feel like these feathers, whatever, I think they're feathers, they're like spirits whispering to you, or your angels surrounding you to protect you. 28 could be significant to you as well. But you have to be teachable in order to understand things in life. And you have to learn lessons to learn anything in the school of life. Lessons are the biggest thing you're going to learn. So pile number 3. Oh, one more thing. I forgot about your my homemade oracle. So I'll pull 3 of those for you. And that's going to be it. We have May. Something may have happened in May. There's a secret of some kind. And prosperity. Beautiful. So pile number 3, these are your cards for this full moon reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did so, leave a like, a comment, or if you'd like to subscribe. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, or would like any of my information, the links are in the description box below. Sending love and blessings to you all. Thank you so much for coming and watching this. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Namaste.